us probably heard the ghost story in our university or experienced it by yourself. Some stories are legends that have been told by generations. Today, Top Story will present 10 haunted university which have some haunted story. First university, Burapha University in Chonburi. There are 3 stories that have always been told. The first story happened at a female dorm when a student woke up and saw a woman climbing on her bed. That woman suddenly jumped onto her bed and tried to choke her next. The student was praying until that woman disappeared. Next story at the Faculty of Engineering on the 8th floor. They said that one teacher passed away there, and the elevator in that building often closed and opened it by itself and stopped at the 8th floor without anyone placed on it. Last story was in a ceramic room, Faculty of Fine Arts. People often saw a woman with a full Thai dress doing a Thai dance during late night at that room. Let's move to the next university. It is still in Chonburi, Kasetsart University. One of the domes here located in front of an old hospital since World War II. So they sometimes heard people walking in chain. Also they heard people taking a shower in the bathroom. When they walked to see, there was nobody. Moreover, on the 2nd floor, a student was sick and died there during the summer school. They found her body when the university opened. However, some people still saw her washing her clothes in that bathroom. In Khon Kaen University, there was a story about the desert field next to the dome. Most people avoid to pass that way because a girl was raped and dead there. Sometimes, if you drive past there, the car might have been broken and you might feel like something was pulling your car. When you turn back, you will see the pale woman pulling the car. Let's move to the next university, Rangsit University. Before the male dome finished, a worker fell down underneath the elevator. He couldn't climb up since he was drunk. Sadly, the elevator slowly hit him to death. When this dome was in operation, there were 2 men back from outside at night and used this elevator. Suddenly, the elevator stopped and the lights turned off as soon as the door opens. A lot of dust was coming and they heard a man shout, "Don't step on my place." Next story took place in Suosunanta Ratchapat University. There were lots of trees around this university. The students normally smell the ancient flowers. On some nights, they might hear the sound of baby anklet like children running around somewhere. When they look up, they would find a child sitting on a tree. Also, the Faculty of Communication Arts, the students sometimes saw the ladies in white dress walking around since this university used to be a part of palace during King Rama V. Next story was from Naresuan University. When the security guard was stabbed by his friend in front of Faculty of Science, the camera could record their spirit so many times. It was the security guard who usually went around to see the students working late night. Another story was happened during the welcoming ceremony. One student nearly fainted out because she saw a group of King Naresuan soldiers walking down from the sky. Another famous story from Thammasat University. It was about a late elevator. On the 14th of October, it was a huge event that university students escaped to hide in this elevator. When it opened, all the students were shot to death by the soldiers. Later on, the university was trying to clean and renovate the area. Only this elevator which could not be cleaned, the blood stain still there, so they had to color it into red. Once, when a female student used this elevator, she looked up to the mirror and saw a group of people were there with her. At King Mongkol Institute of Technology Lat Krabang, there was a small child hanging on the wall in a female bathroom, and always a scent of flower, candle, incense, and water day. They said that a female student was heartbroken from a male student, and she decided to commit a suicide. Another story is about when they were building a Thai house, they had to dig into a ground. What they found is the skeletons without the head parts. After figuring it out, they knew that the heads were buried at the Faculty of Science. It was a kind of a curse to keep them apart. The next story is in Chulalongkorn University in the Faculty of Architecture. There was a staff working couple. They had a fight. Then a wife shot her husband. The blood was going anyway on the walkway. After the renovation, the cement on that walkway was not dry. Then they had to cover it with a wooden board as we can see at the moment. Also a Thai music group in the Faculty of Education. They said that if a student went to sleep there, he or she would feel that somebody pulling his or her legs, and they might hear people walking, smell the incense. This story used to happen with the first year student. The last story took place in Chiang Mai University in the Faculty of Medicine. On the late night, a medical student just finished working. While waiting for the elevator, he met a nurse with a strange male. When both of them walked into an elevator, the nurse asked him what he was doing here. He said that he came to study about the operation. As soon as he finished saying, he saw the nurse was breathing on her neck. The elevator's door didn't open. With some warning, that nurse started teaching and showing him her internal organs, kidney, liver, and so on. In the next morning, they found a medical student laid down near the elevator, kept saying, a nurse in a red dress.